Hello, guys. How's everybody doing? I know I don't usually go live on this day, but I decided to do my natural dyeing, and so it's just easier if I film it live. So if you're seeing this on repeat, um, welcome, welcome. If you're here live, welcome, welcome. So I decided to do logwood. Now, Logwood is, hi Sharon. No, no, it's not Wednesday. I just wanted to do the video right now because there's other things I want to do with the dye and the fabric. So I wanted to, get this experiment part done so that I can decide what colors I want to do with the other fabrics that I haven't done yet. Hi, Amber. So we're doing logwood. Now it is a tree, and they literally take the bark. Usually it's an inner part of the bark, and it's shredded. And you take those pieces of bark, and you will simmer it down. And usually they usually say about an hour or so, and then there's other forms where you can get it where it's already been like pulverized and it's a powder form. So the one I got was the powder form because when I decided to do this, I couldn't find the other one. So it was just probably I wasn't looking enough because that's more common to get it, in the shavings. Hey Janet, hi Tamar. So we're talking about logwood. Now, logwood is really, really interesting because depending how you prepare your fabric or what you put into the actual dye itself, it is such a wide range of colors. Now, when you're simmering it in the pot, it looks almost like if you've done any dyeing before and you've done it with the cochineal, it's that really beautiful, vibrant pinkish color. But then the second you put whatever you're dyeing, as soon as you put it in there, the thing you put in there, whether it's paper or fabric or whatever, it turns a purplish color. And even on the piece of paper where I was dunking, um, the spoon in to put in the fabric, then I'd put the spoon on the little piece of paper. It was purple, purple, purple. But then, as you know, what happened with our other dyeing when the things would oxidize, when they'd sit out and they'd dry, they completely change color. So logwood is along that category of it really reacting to air. So let's do the first one here, which is just plain logwood, nothing else is in it. So it's the natural one. Now I've put a couple of pieces of paper, some fabric. One of the pieces of fabric, I did not prepare it at all. I didn't wash it. I didn't do anything. It was just some trim I had lying around. And then the other ones, it's all cotton, and I had prepared those. I had washed them, and so all the impurities were out of there. And then I have a couple of different types of paper. Now when I put this in here, it was a purplish, whoops, it was a purplish color. Now that it's been in here for maybe about an hour, so the air has gotten to it, and the actual dye itself, obviously it doesn't look purple anymore. It's a it looks black to you guys, but it looks like a really deep brown, real deep brown. And sometimes when you're dealing with purples, you get really those colors mixed together, and depending how deep a purple is, it almost looks like a brown, right? And then when you lighten up different, when we're talking about paints, you can really what I'm trying to say, manipulate them into those various colors. So this is what's happened now with this natural one with no other colors. Look, this is turned gray. Now, it was pink in the pot. It was purple when I dunked them in, and an hour later, now it's this, it's a gray, but it really does have a lot of pink in there. If you could just see that right there welling up, there's pink in there from that purple. So that's kind of it. Now, this is just mixed media paper. And then this is watercolor paper. Look what it did to that. I mean, a lot of dyers will use logwood to try to achieve black. I think I just did. It's like the only natural way to make a black is with manipulating logwood. So that proves that right there. And then this was just some handmade paper I had that was already, a tan, and it really didn't do anything. So see how black and whatever the makeup of this paper is, it just didn't do anything. It's really weird. And let's see with this fabric. This one, I didn't prepare it at all, and it didn't absorb any of the color. See how weird? Very strange. Natural dyeing, it just mesmerizes me. I don't understand it. Whoopsie. I don't understand it. I probably won't ever understand it. And then this one, it turned completely gray. Hi, Hassan. It's just gray. So it is just very, very strange. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Amber. Okay, so now on this one over here, I put the baking soda to change the acidity. Oh, let's test our. Where's my little? Oh, okay. Where's my strips? Let's see what we got going here. So let's see the acidity levels. Remember, we played with them last time, and some were really pretty dramatic. So let's see the natural. Okay, so it's between it's a really, really, really light 7. It's more towards 7 because there's more green in there than there is the orange. So we'll leave that right there. See how much the baking soda, how much it changed the acidity or the alkaline. Whoa, I can already see what that did. Look at that. Okay, this is like a 9. This is a 9. No guessing there. And then this one has the vinegar. And that just neutralized it. It's like nothing. And then we'll check the soda ash and see what it did to there. Hey, did I say hello, Leslie? Whoa! Oh my gosh, I've never had anything turn this color before. Whoa! Look at that. Okay. That's not even on the charts. I don't even know what it is. The purple isn't even on here, and this like turned purple. So anyway, yeah, way up on the scale, to say the very least. Okay, you can see all the differences there. Okay, let's get back to looking at the little individual pieces and see what we got. So this is the mixed media paper. Put that there. Mixed media. And this is that handmade paper. a big difference between, whoops, can't see it with my name. Big difference between these two on that paper. Let me scoot all this up a little bit. I just didn't want to dribble all over. And this is the one that I didn't prepare at all. It gives us a little bit of color, not much, but something. This is the watercolor paper. Love the color. There's that. And you can see this has a little bit more brown than the natural one. Changed it slightly. And then the fabric, this one also, it's a little bit more, a little more pink in it than the neutral one. All right, let's see what happened over here with the vinegar. Color's kind of in between as far as that that paper. It's the handmade paper. And this is the mixed media. You can see this one is showing a little bit more of the actual purple that you can achieve through Logwood. The paper is going really dark, so they're all showing the gray side. And this is the one that isn't prepared at all. And this one was the one that was pre-washed. So you can see a big difference on those right there. And then the last one had the soda ash. I'm not sure what color it is showing to you guys, but this is like a brownish with a lot of rose colored undertones to it. You can see it more on this maybe. And again, remember when we did all that concoction with the avocados, the air changed it all. So when these dry, these may be completely different because they're going to oxidize a lot. Okay. Let me put that down there. Now, I have done a few pieces of fabric already, and they they really are a big contrast here. I'm going to leave these here so you can see the difference. Let me move these because you know me. I'll bring the fabric up here and I'll end up dropping everything, and then we'll all be in a big pickle. I'm going to take it into the other room. Okay. So I got some cotton that I had already cleansed it all, did the pre-wash, got all the impurities out. And these I did all natural. Okay. I didn't put anything else into it. Now this is 100% cotton, and this is what it did. There's a lot of purple in it. You probably can't see it, but there is a lot of purple in here. And it really came out really grungy in a good way. In a good good way, in a good way. Here's another one. Same batch, same type of cloth. But as you know, they never come out the same. I think it's kind of cool. Here's one more. Now, for whatever reason, same batch, same type of cloth. This one came out a lot more on the purple side. So, you just do not know what you're going to get in the same pot at the same time with the exact same fabric. It is so weird, but fun. Okay, so that's that. Then you're supposed to do natural fabrics, but you know me, I don't care about that. I want to play with whatever I have. So you guys have seen these, right, that you can buy. But look at the pretty colors. I don't know if it's even showing up, but it came out with this really pretty purplish grayish color to it. It's just so pretty. And then the edges have that little purple on there. I don't know where Miss Popo is. She's not on duty tonight for me. She's living her life. She's probably having dinner. Anyways, I think that came out really cool. Let me move that up there a little bit. So I did those. Then I did this. I don't know if you can see the purple on there or not, but these came out pretty cool. And these other fabric, I guess, is sort of like the I guess what you would call like the lining, where they actually did the machine embroidery on there. That ended up being almost like a brown. It's just so pretty. I don't know if you can tell that. And then on some of them, again, this all went at the same time. On some of them, look at that pretty. That's what I mean. How it turned that brown on certain areas, but it didn't do it everywhere. But they were all in the same pot. Oh well, surprise, surprise. Anyway, those came out pretty cool. And then I threw in. Here we go. I got some stuff in the pot right now, but I threw this big old piece of it's I think it's I don't know. I don't know if it goes on a bed, a table. I'm not really sure. But it came out with this beautiful deep purplish mauvish, I don't know what you want to call it. But again, look at all the different colors that logwood can produce depending on the fabric, what it's made of, and so on and so forth. So I'm really loving the logwood, to say the very least. I forget what's in the pot right now. It's already off. It's just sitting there. Let me go bring the pot just to show you what the color looks like in there, and then how all of this just gets all really weird and changes. And we'll pull some things out and see what color they are right now. I haven't looked at it in a while. Now, once these come out, oops, the big pot. Excuse me. Once these come out of the pot, and they dry, excuse me, and they oxidize, I have absolutely no idea what color they will be. I only know what color they are now. So, okay, so this looks, okay, let me find something here. When I took when I took this out, ooh, now it really changes the color. Oh, because it's so dark here, my camera's doing goofy stuff. So when I took this out, I don't know what's making me choke. It was almost this color, and then you know it dried and oxidized and everything. It really changed. So we'll see. We'll see what that ends up. But I can already see this particular one. Look, same pot, but now this one's going to be the one that gives it that brownish goldeny color once it is all you know, dried up. And then I put a bunch of gauze in there, and I can already tell this one's going to turn that grayish mauvish color. But see, look, that is so weird. I touch it and it turns pink. And what else do I have in there? That might be it for right now. So you can see right here all these different colors, and they're in the same pot. Cool, huh? Very interesting. Okay, so as usual, this just goes on. I don't even look up to read. I know you guys take care of each other. Yeah. Muddish, gringish. That's pretty much what this is. It's all pretty gringy, which is all the kind of stuff I like. So let's see. Yellow. Pine trees with yellow. Yellow what? Have you tried boiling them? Pine trees, oops, the stuff that falls down off of the pine trees, that does a really cool dye. It's dark. It gives it really grungy. Um, I like it a lot. I don't have pine trees here in my yard, but I go down to a park that has them, and then I go over there. I go in there with my little bag and my little rake, and um, go over there and pick them all up. Yeah, I think the pollen, everything's getting to me. Everything is in bloom. Ugh. But we're going to have like really bad storms on Thursday. And I'm afraid that it's going to knock off all the blossoms off the trees. I hope not. Oh, the sap. Yeah, could be. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm going to continue with I'm going to take these out, and if I don't have enough dye in there, I'll make another batch because I didn't use all of my logwood powder, so I could probably get 2 more batches out of what I have left, and then I'll put the little packets together like I do with all of them. So I think that'll be kind of fun. Okay, any questions now that I'm looking? Oh yeah, I could barely breathe because of the pollen today. It was like, oh, I was one of those mouth breathers all day long. Oh yeah, it's still snowing. I mean, I have friends that live over in Boston, and they were just totally freaking out because they were ready for spring, and I mean, they're used to snow, but they got a whole bunch of snow today, and it's that heavy stuff. They usually get kind of like the fluffy stuff because I used to live in Rhode Island, and we'd get a lot of snow, but it wasn't that really wet, heavy stuff. This was wet and heavy, so they were having trouble clearing out their driveway and everything, especially since they had put their shovels away. Things were blooming, so they didn't think they were going to get some more storms, but that's how it goes. So anyway, look, see how it's already changing as it's drying? Whoops. I better get this out of here because that darkness is making my camera do goofy things. Oh. But you can see how these are changing color right before our eyes because they are drying and getting a little oxidation at the same time. Very, very odd, but cool. Yay! Did you send your cover out, Lynn? Your book? Is your book in the mail? Is your book in the mail? Is your book in the mail? Huh, 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 huh. Inquiring minds want to know. We're doing a collaboration of making a journal, and uh, and Lynn is one of the participants, and I think Lynn's the one that mails to me. I think I got to double check. I know who I mailed to. I just couldn't remember who mailed to me, but I'm pretty sure it's Lynn. So, oh, going out. So's mine because I didn't want to freak out Jessica. Jessica was like, oh no, don't send it early. So I'm sending it out tomorrow. Here, let me show you the cover. I'll just show you the cover real quick. That's going out to Jessica tomorrow. Freak her out. Oh, that's all you get to see. Yes, Lynn is awesome. She's a published artist. I can't say that. She is. Yep. I probably should get an autograph from. Oh, you should autograph it, Lynn. All right, ladies, this is just a little quickie so I can move on. I like to document what these various colors do under different circumstances, so I can put it into my diary, and I'll have plenty of stuff to play with, and then I can move on and get the other ones put together as far as the fabrics in there, and then once I get that all put together, then I'll make the little packets, the little kits of the different fabrics that we did. Oh, I'm not being kind. I'm being truthful. Oh dear. And also, those of you that had asked for some of the grungy paper packs from all the other crazy stuff I do, I put some together and they're in the shop. So just want to let you know that whoever was asking, I can't remember who it was, they are there. All right, ladies, thanks again, and we will see you tomorrow that is tomorrow, right? Yeah, at the regular time. I'm a little more airheady than usual. I had to go get my taxes done today, so palpitation time. Oh my goodness. All right then. Thanks again, you guys, for showing up, and I will see you tomorrow at the regular time. Good night, everybody.